Hello guys, what is going on? I am back today with some more shiny hunting for another beaver. It is time for Bibarel. Yippee. I don't know, we're gonna see if I can get a 40 chain again today, you know? I suppose that would be nice. We first have to start the chain there. Which that itself can already take pretty long. Are you good, Bill, or are you having a stroke? A genuine question. Right. Anyway, how's your day been, Bill? Assuming you can still type, which I'm not so sure about right now. You're not having a stroke? Okay, good to know. You just, I don't know, honestly. I don't know what to make of this. Bro's fingers grew double the size, so now he can't type properly anymore or something. Is it good to you? Right. I don't know how good you're doing, but if you say you're doing well, man, then sure. I'm doing good. I think. Cursed Enterante. Yeah, you can say that. I don't know, I'll be doing very good if I get a shiny Bibarel today. Which, at first have to start the chain, which is already taking a considerable amount of time. And then it's gonna take me like an hour and a half to build the chain, and then I still have to find a shiny. But, according to the emulator, it is my birthday right now. So, I'm twice as likely to get fast music, supposedly. I don't know. It might not be true, but according to Noobs it is. You might have forgot how to type. Yeah, no, I can tell. I can tell. How do you just forget that, though? Especially with the amount of typing you do. You don't know. It's very normal. Right? Surely. Sounds normal, I suppose. Come on, Bidoof, can I start the chain, please? That is an Azrael. I can't wait for this one to end the chain. To instantly end the chain, that'd be kind of funny, honestly, if it did. Okay, didn't end the chain. Okay, cool. The chain has started. Thank you. Only took a bit. Only took a little bit, see. But we are going. I don't know, I again did not get a shiny during method hunting today. The time before today I did get 2 unknown, but like, dude, Barnsley being in the 1100s, Pumpkaboo being in the 700s, it's, I don't know, man. Bad luck, I suppose. That's really all it is. That is what it is. But it's annoying. I don't know, I was hoping to probably maybe even be done with Pumpkaboo by now. And like, it really doesn't help that the next hunts, you know, are stacking up and stacking up. Like, what next hunts do we have planned right now, apart from simply way too many? We got like Milotic. I keep forgetting what's after my Lotic, but then we got Thunderous somewhere. I don't know what else there is, but there's a bunch of stuff that is, you know, in the next category right now. Can't wait to hunt Thunderous and Oras, man. Oh, that sounds so much fun. I hope I haven't gotten them yet in Oras. That'd be bad. Because if I have, then I don't actually know how to shiny hunt them. Shiny hunt them in black and white. Yes. Exactly what I wanted. Otherwise, I'd have to I'd either have to replay Oras or replay Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Kind of don't want to do either of those. So we'll just have to see, I suppose. See what I can do. It is really annoying how rare they are. Dynamax Adventures would be another option, I guess. Something I didn't really think about. I don't know, would I play through an entire game of Ultra and Ultra Moon just to hunt Thunderous / Tornadus? Probably yes. I don't know. The moment I close Discord, you go live. That's why I'm 7 minutes late. Do you not have notifications on, Bob? What? Cringe. Should turn on your notifications, Bob. No Discord notifications. Cringe. Stupid. Why not though? I mean, I ignore probably most of my Discord notifications. I need to close Pokemon Go or else the party will end. That'd be annoying. Next week you almost got no school? Damn, me too, Bob. As a matter of fact, I don't think I got school next week. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, bro, the week of GoFest, I'm gonna need to do so much work, bro, especially if I want to make a video of GoFest. Yikes. I'd have to edit that in like a day, which I don't know if I can do. Like, we arrive home Sunday midnight almost, and then I have Monday to edit the video. Wood-fired pizza? How is pizza gonna get a job now? Bill? That is definitely a joke of all time, bro. Holy. Monday we got Flemish tests. Flemish tests? The what? Tuesday after Amsterdam, Wednesday is normal, and Thursday and Friday I got no school. Nice. What are Flemish tests? Like, tests that are done everywhere in Flemish, or? Okay, I cannot get an encounter. Holy crap. Hello? So you're going all the way to Amsterdam? That's pretty far. Tests that show how good the school is doing. So do they count towards your grade? Or not? Because if they don't count towards your grade, why would you even try? No. Interesting. Amsterdam. Are you gonna visit the Van Gogh Museum, Bob? What? Where are you gonna go? You said you were gonna visit a museum in the Netherlands. If you're going to Amsterdam, it's either the Van Gogh Museum or the Rijksmuseum. Those are the only two. musea I know in Amsterdam. Both of them are super boring though. They're just paintings. That's it. Decades old paintings. 2-hour drive, by the way. At least you don't got school. Hello there, Poke Gamer. How are you doing, my man? Don't worry, Bob. I'm not going to Amsterdam Tuesday. You swore? I didn't even see that. Aren't all museums boring? I don't agree. Amsterdam also has a Lego museum. Or at least it had a Lego museum. I don't know, as long as there's a museum that you show interest in, it's not boring, you know? There are also physics museums. Lego museum, yeah. Not all museums are necessarily boring. A lot of them are though, like especially if it's, you know, a museum showing off art from hundreds of years ago. Yeah. No, I'm not very interested in that. I don't think. You know. You're gonna smell weed? Probably yes. I'd be surprised if you make your way through the entirety of Amsterdam without smelling weed. Probably be impressive, honestly. I don't know, I think, where is the bus gonna drop you off? That's a good question. Where can a bus drop you off? There are multiple places actually. The bus at the very least could drop you off at the zoo. It probably drops you off at the museum though. Why wouldn't it? All I know is it's 2 hours. I mean, again, think about it this way, Bob. You don't have school that day, at least. That depends, Bob. Do you actually have to do an assignment there, or is it just, like, for fun? The British History Museum and all the other countries want their relics back. Yeah, that will be empty. Very quickly. It is an assignment? Okay, well then it's cringe. Yeah. We went to Germany once for school for a day. We had to like arrive at school at 6 and we came back at like 8. It was really stupid. I can imagine you're probably like in the same boat right now. How about you come to the museum, slap the teacher? Right. Unfortunately, Bob, if I wanted to enter the museum, I would have to spend money. And I'd rather not. Also, speaking of Amsterdam, tomorrow it's King's Day! Yippee! I don't care. But Amsterdam will probably be packed with tourists tomorrow. My sister wanted to go to Amsterdam, but my mum said probably not a good idea. There's this thing called breaking and entering. Oh yeah, no, Bill, let me break and enter into perhaps like one of the most secure museums in the world. Yeah, sounds like a smart idea. Just say I'm with Bob his class and they will believe you. Right, yeah, no. That sounds logical. That's definitely how that works. I don't know, I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time in that museum, Bob. Like, how can you go to the Netherlands and not have a wonderful time? I think that's, like, impossible. I don't know. I did actually. I don't remember why, but I actually did a quick little Google today. But the most valuable company in history is actually Dutch, which I find kind of funny. If I do, I'll be surprised. You'll be. You go to a museum in the Netherlands, 9 out of 10 times you will be bored out of your mind. I sincerely do not understand why people still go to museums with school. It's so stupid. Hello there, Mr. Me. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a nice day. I don't know, we visited probably a bunch of stupid museum as when I was a kid, you know, in school. You doing good, Mr. Me? Nice. I don't know, I'm being slow. The encounters are going very slow today. I don't know why. But it's going slowly. They went slow yesterday too. Oh, but it's slower than yesterday. Way slower. I mean, yeah, I'll admit, yesterday wasn't fast either, but I definitely can feel that it's slower today. 2-hour stream, yeah. But like, at the pace that I'm going right now, it's gonna take me 2.5 hours to reach the 40 chain. And then I still have to get the shiny. I did change my birthday bulb, yes. I did change my birthday, so I should have an increased chance to get fast music. Thanks, Bob. Yes, my birthday is definitely 25th of April. For sure. And the funny thing is, tomorrow my birthday will be 26th of April. And Sunday, guess what? It will be the 27th. I know, right? Crazy. Our king's birthday is Sunday. Yippee! He's getting older. I don't know how old he is, honestly. We need the party. Why? I don't know anybody that has their birthday today, actually. Would be kind of funny, Bob. Would be kind of funny in my opinion. Why don't you see if you can do that? To celebrate your birthday? Right. Celebrate my birthday, how about we get some fast music, you know? Which is what my birthday is supposed to do. It's the reason it's my birthday today, so I can get fast music. But I'm not getting any. I mean, I've only done a couple encounters so far, so, I mean, fair enough, but still. Maybe fast music after this encounter. You know? It should happen roughly once every 25 encounters, fast music. So it very much could happen twice today. Not my barber destroying my trim. Right. Yep. Understood, Bill. What the frick is fast music? When there is fast music going on, Bill, you are at the shiny ults as if you're at a 4D chain. And every time you reset your radar, there's a 50% chance that the fast music goes away. That's about it. But on your birthday, it is twice as likely to become fast music. Woo! Instead of 1 in 50, it will become 1 in 25. Wow. So you're cheating? It depends on what you call cheating. I do something that is completely possible within the DS. Unlike stuff that you do during your Pokemon playthroughs. Today is not your birthday? Correct. But the DS thinks it is. Or the emulator in this case. I allow myself to use anything that you can do on the DS, you know, to shiny hunt. You know, whenever I island scan, I don't do the hunt only once every 7 days because the Pokemon is only available once every 7 days. No, I time cheat because I'm not an idiot. Your main target is Squawfet. Lovely. My favorite Pokemon. Squawfet. Or how you say it. Oh, bruh. But I will happily take Rookidee, Hoothoot, or Blipbug. I will not take Wooloo or Caterpie. What's wrong with Wooloo? Wooloo got a beautiful shiny. Yes, Squawfet is what he was trying to say. You combine Squawfet and Squawkabilly. But its evolution, I don't see what's wrong with Double either. They both got pretty good shinies in my opinion. You hate the Pokemon? Why? What has Double done to you, bro? Aw? I mean, you can always just decide not to evolve the Wooloo. Which, in my Pokemon Pearl, Shiny Badge quest, I kept my starter Turtwig as a Turtwig. Literally the entire playthrough. Didn't want to evolve it. What has he done for me? Nothing. And what has Rookidee done for you? Or Squawfet? Or Hoothoot? Or Blipbug? Don't think they've done anything for you either. Exist, yes, exactly. Being cool? Why are they cool and Double isn't? I don't know, man. Double is dumb? Oh, apparently Pokegamer agrees. What's wrong? Like, genuinely, what is wrong with Double? I don't get it. I does not get it. It looks funky, right? And other Pokemon don't. I don't know where this Double hate is coming from, man. If Ebacreamy were here, he'd kill all of you in Minecraft. We was fine with only Wooloo. Okay. You got an epic shiny, I take it back. Exactly, Bob. He just swaps his black and white spots around. It's not that... Yeah, it's a pretty cool shiny. Black shinies are usually pretty cool. Actually... What black shiny would be considered not cool, actually? Are there any non-cool black shinies? Because I swear to god every single black shiny is cool. You got Haxorus, Rayquaza, Furfrou, Wooloo Double, Charizard. I don't know, black shinies are pretty cool actually for the most part. Sometimes it takes just to look cool at one pick of him to think he's cool. Exactly. We are getting close to a 10 chain and almost a half an hour into stream. This is actually going slower. What the heck? Yeah, 10 chain. Well, not necessarily. Was that a wrong patch or did I get 2%? I probably got 2%. Hold on, I'm watching it back. I'm watching it back. The frick is this BS, bro? I actually cannot tell if this was a good patch or not. No, I got 2%. This was a good patch. Okay, cool. We have not been live for half an hour. I'll do one more chain. Aww. Yeah, right, Pokegamer. That's definitely how that works. It's true though? No. Yeah, sure, almost every even if you don't count the outlines, almost every Pokemon has something black in their shiny sprite. That doesn't make them a black shiny though. Have you seen Bibarel's eye? Its eye is a black dot. Yet it's not a black shiny. Its shiny is gold or brown, or not orange. I don't know what color that is, but it's not a black shiny. It has black in its shiny though. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's a black shiny. And that's 2 5% in a row. Lovely. That's so cool. There's no way, Pokegamer. You didn't actually just do that, did you? Every shiny is black in it? I don't think every shiny does. Most of them probably, though. But you actually just get a random shiny Heatran in the Ace, Pokegamer. Weren't you hunting Necrozma? Why are you doing Heatran all of a sudden, bro? Oh, found him again. Cool. They do the outline of things in black, and almost every eye has black in. Okay, but the outline I don't think counts, because you can literally turn it off. But yeah, okay, most eyes do have black in them, I will admit that, but I'm sure there are shinies that don't. There's like at least one, right, that doesn't have black in it. You'd think. How do you turn it off? I don't know. Freaking... You have to like type in some kind of... I honestly don't know. But I know you can. And modern games don't even have the black outlines anymore. So that beats it as well. And Pokemon Home sprites don't have black outlines. I'd rather have it off. I don't understand why people would want to turn the outlines off. Dice is like that as well. Every time me and Dice play something on an emulator, like a Soul Link or something, the first thing he does is turn off the outlines. I just think the outlines, they define the 3DS era. I love them. And it looks fresh. I don't like it. I love the outlines. That's why I, you know, have them on instead of off. I like him, but I apparently some people don't necessarily like him. Check Discord. Weren't you going for a Necrozma Pokegame, or was it somebody else? I swear to God that was you, or am I an idiot? Or did you just randomly get a Necrozma? As well. No, because you did multiple Necrozma in a row. I am confusion. Was it somebody else this morning? You never got Necrozma? Okay, that was somebody else this morning. That was in Twitch chat that did the Ace, apparently. Interesting. But yeah, damn, random shiny Heatran. That's not bad, honestly. I don't know, I might, like... I could do Thunderous Tornadoes in Sword Shield Dynamax Adventures. It's either that or Auras encounters. But if I don't have them in Auras, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, Auras encounters are slow. But they're a lot faster than Dynamax Adventures. I don't know how slow the encounters are in Auras, actually. Probably pretty bad though. I mean, at first, you know, gotta get a bunch of other shinies before I'm hunting Thunderous. And with a bunch of other shinies, I mean just Unknown Z. I need to get Unknown Z before I shiny hunt Thunderous. Which is actually an Alpha Sapphire exclusive, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, it's fine, I guess. You're so happy? Yeah, no, I can imagine. I mean, you would have probably rather had a shiny, what was it, Tornadus. But yeah, no, I can imagine that that is pretty cool too. Now it's time for me to get a shiny. After the next encounter I get fast music, and that fast music is gonna give me a shiny first try. Surely, right? That's how that works? Just manifest it? Pretty sure? Has everyone been feeling mentally lately? Everything all good? That is a very random question to ask, Mr. Me. But, yeah, I guess. Are you doing good mentally, Mr. Me? Just making sure you're okay. Why would I not be? Because I'm not getting shinies? Oh, don't worry, I'm used to it. Very much used to it. Yeah. I got a shiny Bidoof yesterday. The day before I got 2 shiny Unknown. You know, whilst I'm not having the greatest luck ever, I'm getting shinies. I'm not complaining. Bob has also been getting shinies, you know, in Scarlet and Violet. Pokegamer just got a Heatran. Everybody be getting shinies, or at least all the people that are hunting are getting shinies. I don't think Bill's getting shinies, but Bill ain't hunting either, so I think that's fair. Do this till calm day? Ooh. That day I'm basically not gonna have time to work on school stuff. Yippee! I don't know, during community day, I'm just gonna pop some mossy lures, try and get some apples. I think that's the plan for me. And get 3 shiny Vanillite, but that's like easy. I'm gonna go to the park in the city, pop some mossy lures, and just grind some apples. See how much apple candy I can get. Will we have triple catch candy? Probably not. Probably just double. I don't know, actually. I don't know. You've not played this event at all? I haven't played much either. I've seen 1 apple, that's it. I don't have the game turned on right now because my dad is walking stuff for a party for Meloetta. But I'm open the game anyway. It'll kick my dad out of the party probably. But I think my dad is probably not playing Pokemon Go anymore now, so it's fine. Rejoin party. I'm still in the party. Don't know how. There's no apple in my house. Cool. You having a party? Yes, a party in Pokemon Go. You know, a party has multiple meanings in English. A birthday party? Yeah. You know, I have now done, what, is it like 16 encounters? And I haven't gotten fast music yet, so... Only 2 days after Tapu Lele. Yeah, no, that is crazy. That is very crazy. Holy. I think we should both join. You can only join in person though, so... Also... Somebody in my local group chat got 400 candy and 20 of each apple. Well, cool. Tell us your address. Right, yeah, no, definitely. Uh-huh. Sounds like a smart idea. How funny would it be if I actually were to go to Bob's museum next Tuesday? Like, I could. I'm pretty confident I know what museum he's going to. If you're going all the way to Amsterdam from Belgium, you gotta go to that one museum. It'd be really funny, I think. I can't be bothered. Marco was gonna do it, you should do it? Right, yeah. I just go to the museum, find Bob, steal something from Bob, and then do a handcam stream later that night showing what I've stolen. And Bob was watching like, what the heck, I was missing that. Oh, that'd be funny. Not gonna do that though. I ain't going all the way to Amsterdam just for some funny little prank. Wait, I'm reading the paper. I am reading the paper. It is a museum park? Okay, well, I've never heard of that before. I mean, thanks for saying that. Now I can just Google where a museum park is in Amsterdam. Why would you go for some random museum park in Amsterdam? Oh. I know, I'm pretty sure it's still the museum I was thinking of, actually. Pretty sure it's still the museum I was thinking of. Never mind. Apparently there's just a park or museum around there. Yo, Dice. How are you doing, my mans? You're going to convert people in the Netherlands. Convert them to what? To become Belgium? What do you mean? You're tired? What the frick did you do? Shouldn't you go partying tonight? It's King's Night. King's Eve, whatever. King's Day Eve, whatever. I don't know. Alcohol. Understandable. I will. You're already tired. Yeah, you're still going out. That's crazy. You're crazy, bro. I'm built different. Yeah, no, apparently. Apparently so. Personally, I was not really planning to go out tonight. Instead, maybe I will edit some more videos like every night. You can guess Dice's name? How great of you. Bob, you're so smart. Speaking of Gertje, did you know that Samson's voice actor has passed away? Like, not Samson, bro. That's so cringe. That's so, like, bruh. Did you know, Dice? I don't know what a seltzer is, but I'm gonna assume it's alcohol, and you picking up 72 cans of that? That's crazy. You do not know who Samson is from Samson and Gertje? Bruh. Bro definitely watched No Studio 1000 when he was growing up. Cringe. I was AFK and I come back to see this. To see what? I know Samson and Gert are. It's without the year? Huh. Didn't know that. Well, anyway, Samson's voice actor died. What does Dice need to explain? What do you mean, Elachol? I remember me learning he was a fake dog. I was heartbroken, bruh. Bro's gonna think that Kabouter Plop is actually a kabouter. What do you call that in English? How do you call those things in English? Leprechauns? Gnomes. Ah, gnomes. Yes, of course. You've just got gnomed. You never liked him? Okay, but like everybody knows the dance. That dance has gotta be copyrighted, right? Kinda wanna put it on. Ow, my ears. I'm sorry. I should not whistle into my mic. I'm aware of that. Thanks. I can't find real quickly if it's copyrighted or not, but it's the gnome dance. It was massive popular in my elementary school. Probably every elementary school in the last 20 years has been very popular, because it's the gnome dance. Turn one time in the round. Then go sit down with a pound. Oh, stamp your feet on the ground. I never danced with me neither. The gnome dance, the gnome dance. Turn one time in the round. Stamp with your feet on the ground. Throw your hands in the air. Then go sit down with a flare. I don't know. Now stomp around like a goose. This is the gnome dance. Jesus. Do 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 do. Trying to translate that on the go does not work very well. What about the hokey pokey? Nah. Hokey pokey is so generic. There's no like style to it. Hokey pokey is just the hokey pokey, you know? Wind the bobbin up? The what now? Never heard of that before. You don't know? No, I don't. I don't know. Ooh. Have you ever eaten plop sausage? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I've definitely eaten the type of sausage because I know what type of sausage this is. I don't know if I've ever eaten it, but probably. Maybe? I don't know, I've eaten lunch in Belgium once. I wouldn't be super surprised if I ate it there. I honestly don't know. Actually, I'm just assuming that I ate lunch. I'm not actually fully sure. Alright, I think the chain is already further than last time, or is it the same length as last time right now? I don't know. But we're back at the 10 chain in only like 15 minutes, so that's nice. Every Dutch in Belgium love eating. Right, yeah, no, understandable. Boomba, please don't break my chain again. Thank you. Alright, now we're definitely at a higher chain than last time. We made it to 11, baby. Let's go! Also, I can reach a Turtonator raid right now. Do I want to do that? No. Why would I? You're very normal, I swear. Sure you are, Bob. You are probably genuinely one of the least normal people I know. Probably. Oh boy, I love Pokeradar on this route. Like, if you're playing on a good route, you can get like a 40 chain in like an hour. The least normal person I know is myself, or do I know myself? I don't know if you know yourself. But yeah, you're a very abnormal person, Bob. That is for sure. I mean, everybody got their own, you know, abnormalities. I suppose. You're not 7? Well, I mean, if you were, you'd be breaking the law. Not really. You'd be breaking the rules, though. He's breaking the rules. Oh, no. He must be defeated. You would? Right, yeah. I definitely do not think I had a Discord account before I was 13. You can look up when you started your Discord account. I'm pretty sure I started mine in like 2017 or something. I don't know. I actually don't know. How do you feel having a Bob in the Netherlands? I honestly, sincerely do not care. I know where a Belgian person lives in the Netherlands. Know the address. So... Well, I think he's Belgian at least. I don't know if Dice is still here. He also knows the person. Yes. You know the Belgian person I'm talking about? You know, the guy's dad? Right? Is he Belgian? Or is his, like, dad Belgian? Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's Belgian, right? You know where I live? Sure you do, Bob. Uh-huh. In the Netherlands, yes. Can give you that one for free. I don't know, bruh. Well... Huh. Not sure of his heritage. I mean, like, I know he is eventually Belgian, because he has a Belgian surname. But I don't know if his dad is already Belgian, or whether it's his granddad, or whatever. Imagine having a Belgian surname in the Netherlands, bro. And it getting misspelled or kind of miscapitalized on your freaking high school diploma. Also, I swear to God, I read somewhere recently that, like, the biology exam of 93 or something got declared void. And people now have to retake it or something stupid like that. I swear to God I read that, bro. Like... Bruh. Okay, that's not 4-way. That's very interesting. Sounds like a... it probably was, yes, it probably was. But that's so stupid though, because I never did my finals. So, how does that work then? What I really do want to do in the future, I don't know when, not this year, not next year, but some point in the future, I want to have like a week of streams where I do the finals of that year, just to see how bad I would have done it. Or how good, I don't know. Bob Dispelled is a news article website that sucks. You versus me? Oh, that would genuinely be so funny. But we can't... But we barely have any... We barely had any subjects in common. We have like physics and chemistry. Those are like the only two things that both of us had. Oh, and Dutch and English. Where you... would you destroy me in English? I don't know. But yeah, it isn't much. I don't know, I do like math, physics, chemistry, business economics. Would I do business economics? Probably. Math. Oh, I already said math, I'm stupid. This orbital has an eviolite. That is pretty pointless, Pokegamer. Pretty pointless. I do Dutch, I do English, I do Greek. Is that about all I have? All I had? I think that's about all I had. It's an NPC in a DLC. Nah. If he swaps out this Pokemon for a Pokemon that can evolve like a Porygon 2, it could be good, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna absolutely like horrifically fail the Greek exam. I think if I were to do the exam, I'd probably do the Greek exam with only the translation, because the other part I will guaranteed not be able to answer a single question. So it'd just be stupid to even do that part. I don't know, I feel like math, chemistry, and physics I'll do alright at. Business economics, probably not, because I technically never had business economics. Dutch and English. I feel like I'd do really good at English, because it's a reading test. Dutch though, I mean, I probably would make it just as well as I would have in 12th grade. Because I would have probably guessed almost everything. I don't understand why Greek. Because Greek, Pokegamer. Why not? That's all I should have done finals in, right? Math, physics, chemistry, Greek, Dutch, English, and business economics. Those 7 I would have done, I think. Because Poland? Well, Polish is not a language you can follow in high school in the Netherlands, I don't think. I think. No thanks, Bob. I know, you guys, you should have done one more final than I should have done, right? I did Math B, you did Math A. I did Business Economics, you did French. Or I did LNT, which has no final, you did Biology. We could see what our, you know... We could compare a bunch of scores at the very least. We could compare my Greek versus your Latin. My Math B versus your Math A. My Business Economics versus your French or Biology, whichever one got the higher score, I suppose. A Latin? Yes, a Latin. It would be kind of funny, honestly. Jupiter Deus Est. On Olympo habitat. In Olympo. Ah! Is that a copy of X from someone else? No, it isn't, Bob. Actually, technically, yes, it is. This is a bought save file from GameStop, or like a used game cartridge from GameStop. Technically. So technically, this is not like, you know, bought, sealed. I did buy this from, well, Game Mania, bruh, but it's like the Dutch GameStop. But the store doesn't exist anymore. I genuinely wonder if they're ever gonna do distribution codes again. Where will they do it in the Netherlands? Cause like, what, guys, please, what is like a genuine gaming store in the Netherlands now? Cause I can't think of any, honestly. Like if they were to do distributions again, where in the Netherlands would they happen? I don't know. You got Game Mania in Belgium? Interesting. You do? Interesting. Closed down in the Netherlands. Also, I can finally complete this party challenge of throwing 25 nice throws. Yippee. I actually really can't think of any game stores in the Netherlands. We used to have a game store in our town, but that got replaced by another store at some point. And that entire thing went bankrupt, I think. Then we had Game Mania, which had also went bankrupt. When did it close? Because last I've seen was like June 2023. I don't know. It closed, I'm pretty sure, somewhere in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 2024. I still have my Game Mania card somewhere, I think. With Sol Galeo on it. I think I actually got that card when I bought this Y game that I'm playing right now. Woo! Completed a party challenge, baby. Let's go. 600 Stardust. Very happy with your shiny today? No, yeah. I very much can understand. We're an hour into stream and we're on a 14 chain. I hope I can be at a 40 chain by the 2-hour mark. It's going so slow, and then the chain broke after like 23 minutes. Ugh. You know how badly I want to walk into that patch that's only 3 tiles away? I do want to walk into it, but I know it's not smart. I'm using so many repels, bro. Holy. Take the risk? Nah. I think what I am gonna do though is if there's a tile 4 patch, if there is a patch 4 tiles away that I'm not 100% sure about, I'll probably still walk into it. Even though technically it would be smarter to walk into a patch 3 tiles away. Don't care. If I feel safe enough, I'll walk into it. And if the chain breaks and the stream ends. Yeah, so be it. Fast music, come on, man. Why no fast music? Like I could also decide to step into edge patches. Like especially this edge patch right here. It's actually rather safe one. Compared to the other ones on the road, at least, I guess. I don't know. I got invited to a raid. Cresselia raid, cool, no thanks. Should I do Cresselia raids on my alt? Maybe, I don't know. I kinda can't be asked. I kind of cannot be asked. You know, now that I think about it, I feel like there are... If the chain doesn't end here, I'd be so surprised. Oh! No way! The chain can still end, but the fact that this is a Bidoof is pure luck. Ain't no way. This was the most unsafe patch I could have walked into. The chain can still end because it's an edge patch. One of my left input got eaten. Oh, that almost ended the chain. Ah! That is genuinely so lucky. Holy. I'm pretty sure that also the chain continuing there were like 15% or something like that. Incredibly low. We'll take those. No, I'm good, Pokegamer. I'm very good. I genuinely thought that was gonna be it, but no. No, apparently I get lucky sometimes. Not very often, but it does happen apparently. Could have been a shiny. That would have been even more lucky. It's definitely not next to impossible. Yeah, right. I barely know how to spell most English words, bro. I don't think I'm gonna play that anytime soon. It would have been really funny if after I get the 50% chance to not break my chain to then get the 2% chance to break my chain. One day I want to get a victory royal with hacks. Have you not done that before, Bob? Mr. Me missed something crazy. You did kind of miss something crazy. I walked into a not heavily shaking patch 1 tile away from me. I walked into a not heavily shaking patch 1 tile away from me. The odds of you breaking your chain on that are really high. But I got lucky. My left input got denied, and so I walked straight down instead of left and down like I'm doing right now. And I walked right into a patch. It just happened to not break my chain, which is super lucky. Oh. I'm gonna walk into edge patches. I don't care. I'm gonna live on the edge, bro. It'd be so funny to destroy my chain on this after that. It'd be really funny, actually. I really shouldn't do this, I feel like. It's really stupid. Yeah, no, absolutely, Mr. Me. Okay, didn't break the chain. Cool. I mean, again, the odds of my chain breaking from walking into that patch is low. It's like 20% times 50% times 50% times 80%. 20% times 50% times 50% times 80%, that's a 4% chance that my chain would break on that patch. Roughly. Which is actually pretty high. I shouldn't do it. Maybe I won't do it anymore after I reach like a 25 chain, I think. For now, I think I'll take it. Uh-huh, Bob, we believe you for sure, buddy. Now that edge patch there actually has a pretty decent chance of breaking the chain. Like the edge patch there breaking is actually kind of high. So I'm not gonna do that. That patch has like, I don't know, 50% times 75% times 75% times 75% to break the chain. Which I'd rather not do. It would be crazy? Right, Bob. Yeah, you are crazy. You're right. It's nothing new though, I don't think, is it? That was like a frame perfect input or something. I cancelled the bottom screen text whilst a repel had to be reactivated, which caused the bottom text not to disappear. That's very interesting. Alright, we almost done half the chain. Almost. I honestly don't even know Mr. Me. I don't think he swore, but he says he did. Game sync? What the frick does a game sync mean? I don't know. I can't wait for my next hunt Burmy to be on an even harder route than this one. Like, this is considered a pretty hard route to Pokeradar on. Burmy has a harder route to Pokeradar on. Now, after Burmy, I'm gonna go for Flabébé and Furfur. They should be easier than this. It's still cruel, though. I'm gonna need to get 4 Burmy from it as well. If only you could get Burmy from freaking BDSP, I genuinely would have done Gen 4 or Gen 8 Pokeradar. But alas, you can't Pokeradar Burmy in BDSP. Yeah, I need 4 Burmy. It is what it is. Aha, interesting. Well, I didn't see that. How funny would it, like, there's a Bidoof spawning on my house right now in Pokemon Go. It would have been funny if that was a shiny. We've done 30 encounters today, no fast music. I mean, it's a really small sample size, but I don't know if setting today to be your birthday really gives you increased shiny odds, to be honest. I don't know about that. Pokeradar is so much fun, man. Ugh. I'm also single hunting right now. You can't Pokeradar while hunting something else, so I feel like I've done it before with the softer set hunt for like a Reggie or something. Or no, it was a softer set hunt for a fossil. Right, literally all I had to do was mash A. I could easily combine that. I don't think I gotta get a shiny fossil anymore though, so can't really do that. I used to try when I was young, but then my mom said those words can hurt people's feelings, and I stopped. That's definitely an interesting reason to stop. I don't know, I don't swear on stream because it gets me demonetized. That's probably genuinely the only reason. It gets me demonetized and it's not child friendly. I don't know. I mean, not that I am monetized right now, to be fair. Not yet. Hopefully by the end of the year though, that'd be cool. Who knows? You know, if I can maybe finish, you know, getting all Gen 2 shinies. Upload that video. That'd be cool. But who knows if I can do that. Say one swear word? No. Hello there, Georgie Pip. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice day. Or you're already here this morning, right? I hope you still are having a nice day. Say Dutch swear word? How about no? How about Bob frick you? Okay. I love my autofilter, bro. Dems is gone. It's actually really funny. What did he say? Say the first word? No. The first word was a swear word. That's the only word he sent. Or just send the F word in chat. Also, hold on. Why are the timeline options 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 24 hours? Why does it jump from 30 minutes to 24 hours? Where's the option to time somebody out for 1 hour? I don't know. No. But you are talking Dutch, which is also against the rules, Bob, so I could still time you out for that if I feel like it. Hex is very cool. Right, yeah. That sounds so great coming out of your chat log, Bob. Uh-huh. Hold on, actually? Genuinely? There you go. That is pinned, Bob. That will be on top of the stream for the rest of the stream now. R.I.P. Bob. It's pinned. You are too late, bucko. First comment ever pinned of mine. I think that's the first comment that's ever been pinned on a live stream. I never do it because I don't know what to do it for, but... Yes. It is that, Bob. Have fun with it. Deal with it. Should probably also turn on the lights in my room soon. My model is starting to freak out. I'll do it during the next encounter if I don't forget. If I can get another encounter. Damn. You're honored? Right. Good thing it means literally nothing, but cool. I'm happy you feel honored. Okay, can I please do an encounter so I can turn on my lights? My model is freaking out. No. No, I cannot get another encounter. Frick me, I suppose. Yeah. There we go. Let me turn on the lights. Max is not like this chicken nugget. He is not delicious. Huh? What kind of goofy art comparison is that, bro? Huh. Also, I don't like chicken nuggets. I don't really like chicken nuggets. Oh, 2 encounters pretty quickly in a row. We'll take those. We won't take those. You're eating some nuggets? At 9 PM? Damn! What is the difference between an alpaca and a llama? How about you Google that instead of ask it to me, PokeGamer? What makes you think that I know what the difference is? The difference is they are different animals. Base answer. I don't know, what's the difference between okay, well, I'm having a hard time to come up with some stupid comparison, but what's the difference between me and Bob? I'm smart. I know how to talk. I'm Dutch. I don't know, just a couple. You've never heard me talk? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bob. What's the difference between me and you? I don't know, I stream. I'm Dutch. I have more shinies than you. Heck, I might even have more shinies than you will ever have, who knows? Grrr. Right. Genuinely, if you count main games and Pokemon Go together, I probably have like... If you count all games together, I probably have about 4,000 shinies called myself. Yeah. Yeah, about 4,000, I think. I mean, to be fair, it is becoming more and more easy to catch shinies, so... Realistically, I wouldn't be surprised if you do ever reach 4,000 shinies yourself. It's really not that improbable. Eating while stretching is pain. Why would you eat while you're stretching? Can't you just stretch after you're done eating? The frick? Or what? That is a very interesting one. Because I'm stuck and it's an hour a day at least. And you cannot not eat for an hour. Like what? I eat food at most like 4 times a day. McChicken. Yeah, that's what... Bob was eating nuggets. McNuggets, I think. He actually didn't specify whether they were McNuggets or not, but... Started to get thirsty. Bruh. Skill issue. Imagine not having water near you. Alright, it's not a completely safe patch. I said I was gonna walk into these until I hit 25, so... Let's hope the chain doesn't end. Because I decided to play risky. Again, there's like a 4% chance the chain breaks from this. Surely nothing happens here. See, chain just continues like normal. No problem. No problemo. I don't like those shaking patches though. I had someone just say to me, run Shayla. I have no clue what that means, Pokegamer, I'm not gonna lie. Long ass stream, I know, Marco. My chain building is being pretty slow, I'm aware, but I'm trying my best here, man. How are you doing, Marco? We're 24 encounters in this chain. And we have still not gotten fast music yet, which is supposed to be boosted, because it's my birthday. Very much definitely my real birthday. It's not like it'll be my birthday again tomorrow. I already have only 24... Well, I did break the chain after like half an hour. I think we've been on this chain for about an hour now. And yes, it's going slower, because I'm just getting unlucky. These chicken nuggets are from the fryer. Interesting. What is a chain hex? Google what is a chain, Marco, because sometimes I really don't know how to explain things. A chain is a chain. Heck, Google Translate it. I don't know. I actually don't know how to translate chain into Dutch, but yeah, okay, but the other meaning of chain, that is one meaning of chain, the other meaning of chain. Chain has multiple, chain actually has a lot of meanings, actually. What meaning should I Google? Go freaking Google Oxford Dictionary and Google and find chain. I don't know. I had the best birthday, no one can match mine. Sure. I had a pretty cool birthday. I completed... No, the other chain bulb. I completed my shiny living dex on my last birthday. That's pretty cool. Now that is an achievement worth celebrating on your birthday. I meant to say has the best birthday. No one can match mine. What does that mean? What? Eh? So what, Marco? How's the plane coming along, Marco? Chaining increases shiny odds? Yes. That's usually how chaining works in Pokemon. Oh, your birth date is the best. Ah, interesting. You've been pausing the plane, bruh. Cringe. Are you ever gonna unpause it? Be honest. Been doing a lot of stylized things in one there. Animations and stuff? Ah. Well, that actually sounds interesting, I guess. Maybe. Alright, we're 25 encounters in now. I'm not gonna do edge patches anymore. I'll be safe. I'll not do edge patches anymore. I have to remember that I can't step into the normal patch because it's a bad patch. Oh, cool. I was in a not normal patch and I still got a good patch. Actually, it does not matter in which one of the two patches I stand. It really doesn't. Because both of them will have five good patches. That's kind of funny. Help me out. Bob? Freaking call your parents or something. I don't know. I cannot really help you with that. We execute Bob for this one? That's crazy. What happened to Bob? Bob has some kind of medical condition which requires him to stretch, apparently, for some time during the day, which he's doing right now, which means he's stuck in some kind of contraption. But he's currently thirsty. And he doesn't have water near him. So, yeah, it's not much I can do about that. Oof. A bit oof. Yeah, sure, Bob. People don't really die from fast music! Oh, we got it! On my birthday? That's crazy! We actually got fast music on my birthday. Woo! And it ended instantly. Lovely. Cool. Well, we got fast music after only 37 encounters. Maybe we can do it again. Birthday. Fast music! Yes! On my very real birthday, for sure. Bro, I got one shaking patch from the fast music. That's actually criminal. There's one patch of grass I want to stand into, you know, when fast music happens. But that I couldn't step into the patch because that was a shaking patch. I actually got kind of screwed by the game there. Imagine having a medical condition couldn't... Of course it breaks on a 5%? The frick? Alright, well, no shiny today. That is cringe. Oh no. That is unfortunate. Is this louder than usual? No, it's not. Okay. The joke is that I also have a medical condition. Yeah, surely everybody has some kind of medical condition. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, I think that is going to be it for me for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some Gimme Gold Deoxys and same as shiny hunting. So, I hope you all have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again some other time.